Okay, this is a bit tricky. This is Pseudotsuga menziesii variety glauca. Now, glauca means bluish gray. It's bluish gray right there, but you'll notice right beside it is very green. This damage right here is because of a late frost. But you'll notice that this is flatter because it's in the shade. When it's in the sun, it sticks up more. So what I think when the snow falls, it doesn't suffocate the plants, whereas this is more of a bottle brush. It's still fairly flat. What makes this... There you go, there's a comb. You notice first of all, it's short. The variety menziesii is bigger. And then you'll see, if I can focus, these little bracts stick up. That's a characteristic of the, there we go, stick up because they stick up because that's the characteristic of the variety glauca, or more Goodyear in there. So anyway, there's actually quite a bit of genetic diversity here, and there's some that look like Picea or even Abies. Look at that beautiful green or bluish foliage, very Christmassy. But then again, you got this one right here, which is more of a bottle brush. And the characteristic that I'd love to see here, maybe, is, well, they haven't matured too much, but little brackets at the very end. It's characteristic of Pseudotsuga. You know, since it's July, they're still rapidly growing. But that's characteristic of all Pseudotsugas. And we only have two in North America, one in Southern California, Macrocarpa, and the rest of them are generally in Asia. So some species hopped the land bridge to Alaska and came down here and was without competition for a long time, and it did some speciation. So, but anyway, menziesii is typically the more, looks like this, with longer foliage or longer cones, and the needles are longer too. But this is in fact glauca because of the bracts. Some of these bracts don't always twist backwards, which is another characteristic of the genus. You can see the beetles, probably bark beetles, have done a number on some of these things, but I think there's enough genetic diversity that it'll weather that storm. But anyway, some of these are just absolutely spectacular, and it's like, it's hard to say that, ooh, maybe that's a Piscean gilminii, but the one across the thing, same kind of shade blue, but it's variety glauca. The Douglas fir here is not, it's not large in any grand scheme of things. It's not dwarf in any way necessarily, but it is kind of stubby. I think we're really on the edge of things, so congratulations for surviving the habitat. And there's one of the mushrooms that not doing a good thing for the plant. But anyway, it's a very delightful species. You can see the bluish, kind of like being in the redwoods where you see all the different shades of green, and you can see those genetic diversity and blah blah blah. So life will find a way.